bumping into you with Tapngrl. We got me, Colette, your host.
Are you sure?
I had to think about who that was. Okay. I've got Melissa here with me today. In November, we had Lisa here. And I just wanted to tell you, do you know how long it's been that you've been sitting here with me? A couple years?
I feel like
yeah.
It's been a hot second.
It's been a hot second. It went so fast. We are loving our life.
I think
so
it
big.
is too. Yes.
Yeah. And we've been doing this for just a little bitty over 3 years. Yeah. There goes my husband. Doesn't know how to mute his phone. Hilarious. Just kidding. He says they never would have heard it. I did.
Yeah.
All right. First, I want to thank my sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Logan Street Signs and Banners. It is through all things technical and Jim Wofford that we sit here. Listen, he knows. Don't start talking to me about cables and Facebook and showing me things. I told him my heart rate goes up.
You have to tap it out.
Yeah, and then I said, tap it out. All right, tapping it out. All that stress and worry. We are actually here going to talk to you today about some holiday stress. And I want to say this to you first, okay? Even if you're watching this when it's not the holidays, you can still tap along with us. You will still get movement on your issue, whatever it is. Tapping does a body good, okay?
Yes.
So it's I tell people all the time, even when we're in group, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That this guy's foot hurts. This guy's mad at their daughter. This guy's, struggling at work. Everybody gets budge and movement, yes?
You have someone named Cheryl saying hi.
Hey.
Cheryl! Okay, let's go see if I can see Cheryl.
Hi.
Cheryl. Okay, I see us. I see 2 comments. Does it? Yay!
I don't see it.
Now I'm the one paying the thing.
Ooh, hey.
All right. Oh, there's Cheryl. We're having a talk later. Okay, Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl's watching. Yay, Cheryl is loyal and all of those good things. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over to Melissa for a minute so she can tell you what she does, what's going on in her life, where you can find her,
Yes.
and some fun stuff like that while I go share this on to
Facebook.
timelines. Yes.
So, hey, Melissa Mitchell. As you can see there at the bottom, I'm a stylist, 116th and Oleo, sport clips. Come see me. Men, women, it doesn't matter. We do hair, and we're awesome. As far as we are, it's very busy, so sign in online or use our app.
Yeah, do
I am gonna
online
plug that.
check-in.
Online check-in is amazing, and we have the app. Let's see, I'm working tons, prepping for Christmas. We're going to tap out stress. No need for all that nonsense. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful time of year.
It's the most.
It is. It is. You just got to focus on what it is you love about it, and everything else will fall into place. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say because
Because she knows I'm still sharing
Oh
it.
man, I've just been working tons, trying not to rage out at my kids, and we'll probably tap on that too.
Nope, you're on your own.
Yeah. But we get movement everywhere, right? We get movement everywhere. Yeah.
Okay, I put it on Tapngrl mine line and yours. Anybody else
And I
want me to
shared
share it?
too.
You did already?
Just I saw it come up. I think I did.
Oh my gosh, you're so smart.
I'll share it 2 times because I don't.
I tell you all the time, I hang with all the beautiful peeps. I hang with all the smart peeps. I got self-awareness. I'm immersed in it with what I teach and the people I know and all that. So let me tell you some things that are coming up first. We will actually get to talking about some holiday stress, how that comes into your life. Even if you are having a good holiday.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like I say, a wedding is a fun thing, but even that can be stress.
It absolutely
right?
can.
Okay, so there's good stress too. Okay, now one of the things I've been shifting in me a bunch is that because the other day I was like, oh, and then I went, wait a minute. That's excitement.
Yes.
See, we're so used to when we feel that thinking it's fear. And what if it's excitement?
Yes.
Okay? All right. So let me tell you about some dates. First thing I want to tell you is, if you've not already done it, there is a Facebook page called the Consciousness Creators Summit.
Ooh.
Myself and 6 other amazing teacher beings, for lack of a better way to put it, and actually that was a good way to put
Yes.
it. For the month of January, we each have a day where we're going to come forward and we're going to teach. There's Lady Sheb, who is a health and wellness coach. There is Jason Stevenson. A lot of you probably know his name. He is has a ton of YouTube viewers. He creates awesome meditations.
Ooh.
I actually found an email the other day. I've been listening to Jason for several years.
Yeah.
And when I saw one I sent, because what I do is I email myself links. Yeah. So I found a link I sent myself 3 years ago and was like, wow, that's so cool. Because I used to take my nap or lay down at night or whatever, listening to Jason. Allie O'Shea, who put the whole thing together, is just amazing. She's an international law of attraction practitioner. She's got tons of pages. Go find her, okay, and learn from her. We've got Viv Cardin, who is an angel tarot. I don't know if I should say tarot. She's an angel reader.
Yes.
Okay, and medium. I believe is the right way to say that. Okay, we've got Lute Brian, who is an empowerment musical artist. He teaches all these concepts through music. Then we've got Tony Doyle, who actually is from, I think he's in Terre Haute. And he is going to be on there because he's lined up with Mind Valley and Hay House, where he's been certified as a coach and all that stuff. I think I got everybody. I named 6 of them, and me.
Yes.
I'll be doing the tapping, and just so you know, I'll be your Wednesday girl. Okay, I'll be on there Wednesday mornings.
Hump day.
My line is on my timeline Tuesday at 8:30. On that page Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. I'm on Eastern time. Okay, and we're all going to be on there teaching you all kinds of really cool stuff. It's a free thing that we're doing, okay?
Yeah.
So if you're not joining that page, all right, you're one of those people that would tell me you need help, and when I throw you a life preserver, you'd say, can't you see I'm so busy treading water?
I'm waiting for the boat to
Right.
save me.
Right, thank you. So now y'all get it, okay? All right, so go get on that page, because even if you watch a couple times, and if you get the impulse to get on there, that just means your inner being led right there, okay? January 19th. You will have to come to Indiana for this, okay? There are myself, 2 other ladies, and we are doing a workshop on January 19th, 1 to 5. It's called Roadmap to Success 2019. We're going to do some vision boarding, mindset. I'll be the one teaching you about mindset and doing the tapping. Message, a lady named Susan Sparks that does copyright and does the flyers and I mean everything, print, knows how to put you out there, get you lined up with doing the stuff to do to make to make yourself out there and make your business out there. And then we'll have Jennifer Johnson, who is the we call her the relationship specialist. She does networking groups. She knows how to help people. One of the things that I think is getting lost these days is the art of the relationship in the sale. Okay, so whatever service it is or product that you're offering, okay, creating that relationship is really important.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then of course we're always here the 2nd and 4th Thursday. Okay, we'll be back 2 times starting in January, I believe. My next time of doing group at my home, where I allow some folks to come in and video in, so if you want to do that, then send me a note. Will be January 13th. I think I covered a bunch of that. Okay, next thing I want to tell you, I am not a doctor. I am not a psychologist, okay? I teach from my own life experience. I combine law of attraction with EFT tapping. EFT tapping, known as emotional freedom technique. Tapping is the generic term. What we do is we actually address the fears, the negative emotion, the garbage that we got in here, okay? Because law of attraction says I get a match to me, okay? And we were even talking about it on the way in here. Sometimes my husband doesn't appreciate me being coach, okay? But it's kind of, I can't just leave that alone, okay? Even though I break the rules myself, all right? It's easier to see it. Yeah, I heard his eyes roll. And we were talking about something, and I said, well, the real juice there, okay, is how does that make you feel about that, okay? And then he said, well, usually he comes back with something like, well, how'd you feel about that? I'm like, okay, because we are both like, 60 going on 5, okay? There's a reason we're together. Working out our stuff, people.
That's right.
Okay, now listen, I do not get as down on me as I used to because, first of all, I'm fat. fabulous.
Right.
So there's been a lot of work here done with retraining my brain, okay? I'm going to tell you that this life experience and the stuff that I'm teaching now really is, and a lot of people are, that it really is brain science.
Yeah.
I think a thought enough, I have a feeling associated with that thought, and now I start to attract to me things that are a match. Now, one itty bitty problem. So much of us were taught so many false premise, snarky, not helpful things. I was tapping this morning on the fabulous belief that I was given that you'll never amount to anything.
Right.
Now I can laugh about it now because I spent a half hour this morning being angry and crying about it and all of that stuff. And then I looked at some things going on and went, how many things am I not allowing so that I'm keeping an unspoken oath or vow to not have. I thought it was a command to not amount to anything. Now listen, as little people, that is how easily we get this garbage, okay? So we're here to talk about the holidays, okay? And I want you to know that even if this isn't your issue, tap along, okay? The holidays can be kind of a brain bender for a lot of us, okay? I was telling Melissa as we sat down here that I am one of those kind of like last minute inspired people. And so, I get all inspired and it's almost over. And really that probably serves me. But I will tell you that because we don't have children, we don't have a lot of we don't have parents-in-law.
The less expectation of what you have to do.
Yeah, because I certainly can appreciate that you have 4 children and that in addition to an already busy life, you have all these other expectations of you, okay, so that they have this magical season, okay? Well, I'll just tell you, it might be better off to equate a lot of our holiday seasons to a Saturday Night Live episode, okay?
Absolutely.
I mean, stop looking for perfect. It's kind of like when I'm working with people and they go, well, how do I know it's working? I go, just assume it is, okay?
That's right, yeah.
Just assume that you're doing the best you can in the season. Now, I want to also tell you that if you've suffered loss, if this is your first holiday that you're divorced, is that, something that triggers those feelings.
Maybe something missing.
Missing. I even wrote in my notes, FOMO. We all know that's fear of missing out, okay?
Yeah.
With someone gone that's normally with us, we might feel like we're missing out on the season. I'm going to tell you, okay, in as much as I'm able, please be gentle with yourself.
Yes.
Okay? It's a process. Grief is a weird thing, okay? I mean, you could be angry, then you could be sad, then you could be okay about it, then it could show back up.
Yeah.
It just shows up all kinds of ways. And if you could just be a little nicer and gentler with yourself, don't put so much pressure on yourself to still try and remain happy and perfect and do everything for anyone. I know that for us, one of the things that we enjoy, and we haven't done it in a few years, just so you know, is going like to the mall.
Yeah.
Actually, we did do it a couple years ago. We just sat and watched Santa talk to all the kids. It was so fun.
I love
Keystone at the Crossing, for those of you who know Indianapolis, they decorate it pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
So just to go there, have a coffee, sit on a bench and watch people, then go have lunch or do something easy, okay? I think we just have so much pressure around trying to make it perfect or idyllic or, have it be that picture perfect thing that we miss the now.
And that's usually someone else's picture.
Yes.
Or some Hallmark card.
Yes.
Well, that's not life.
Yes. And so what I want you to know is with this tapping, one of the things that can happen is it may not be that I tap and I feel better immediately. Okay? I was just having this experience again the other day. I will tell you, when I have a really big thing come up I'm tapping on, I don't feel better immediately.
Yeah.
Some people do, I just don't. It can take me a little bit of time to process, and then a little bit later I go, I do feel better about that. So that's part of being nice to yourself. I could walk around, like I was telling her I was doing her, like, oh no, what's wrong with me, and all those things that I'm used to doing. Well, you don't want to freak out.
Yeah.
You just don't want to do it. And even if you do, can you love yourself even freaking out? Can you say, oh, I'm so cute the way
Yes.
one of the things I started doing when I started getting these concepts was going, oh, there goes that wacky little runaway brain train. It thinks its own thoughts. It goes and does what it wants to do. So be aware that you might not feel a shift till later, okay? It might be, too, that you don't see a difference for a couple days. I see this all the time with people I work with. Maybe now the person who bothered you at work, all of a sudden you realize they said something and normally you'd be triggered.
Right.
And you're not.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good thing no matter what, isn't it?
It's
To not be
progress.
triggered?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And when we understand our emotions better, and I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to explain this, okay? We were sent here with a guidance system. It is called our emotions, okay? Our emotions were not to get stuck on the crappy ones,
Right.
okay? In other words, when I feel good, I'm lined up with, call it whatever you want, okay? God, my source self, my infinite wisdom self.
Yes.
I don't care if you call it your cherry berry self. It doesn't matter. I tell people all the time, God does not have an ego. God does not care what you call it.
Right.
It just doesn't, okay? Now, if I lost a couple people right there, fine. Okay?
They should tap that out.
Now, you go tap that crap out. Okay. So when I'm not feeling good, okay, how could source, God, ever not feel good, okay?
Right.
Get past some of the religious stuff you were taught, okay? Doesn't it make sense that God would just always feel good?
Yeah.
Okay? And I mean, we were told we have every good thing, this is the kingdom, okay. All these things. So what it is I really do teach this as when we have thoughts over and over. There's this whole thing called Hebb's Law, Hebbs. And it's basically a guy that figured out that whole thing about neurons that fire together, wire together. And when I have a neural pathway of thought, okay, and I've thought it enough and I create this wiring in my brain, it can feel like I'm a prisoner of my own thinking.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay? Because believe me, this is a very busy place up here, okay? And I can easily go into the, oh no, because I still, like other humans, have that stuff of if somebody's not doing well, I need to help them. Well, see, it's not my job to see them as not well.
Right.
That's the whole Ho'oponopono prayer, the Hawaiian thing about if I see you as not well, I'm the observer.
Right.
I wouldn't see that. There's something in me, okay? So that's why so many of us love that Ho'oponopono prayer. That is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. There's this really crazy story about this whole, do you know about Dr. Hulen?
I don't think so.
Well, he cured a whole psych ward by just pulling out their files and I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you.
Yeah.
By cleaning up in him
Yeah.
what saw
Oh, wow.
the off in them.
Yeah.
If we all just did that, okay? So some people will say, oh, no, we can't just all run around feeling good. If we did that, there'll be fires and this and that. No, none of that happens from somebody feeling good and
Right.
connected.
That doesn't even make sense.
Okay, all right? You know, there's some people like, well, everybody just did what feel good, you know, rape, pillage, and burn. No.
Because that doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel good. So, taking that and then incorporating it into this. There's just something I learned several years ago, and I just love it. If it feels good, it's the truth.
Yes.
Okay?
Ooh, I like
when
that.
it feels bad, it's a lie.
Yes.
So if you're thinking a thought and you're feeling bad, like I did this morning, that means it's a lie. It's not
Yes.
the truth of me.
That's
I
right.
am amazing. I'm awesome. I'm God in physical form. I'm loving. I'm kind. I'm caring. You see, I had a 70-some-year-old tell me years ago. I remember this was before I found tapping and all those things and really struggling with, feeling good and all that. And she said, well, honey, it was so funny. It's your job
Yeah.
to feel good about you and to talk nice about you in your head.
That's right.
Now, she didn't even know that, you know, all these years later I'd be teaching this very thing, but I hear her voice in my head every so
yeah.
often, and she was a Leo girl too, and she said, that's your job.
Yeah.
You know, well, that's what we teach all the time is,
Yeah.
it's not your job, okay, to like me, it's my job. Okay?
Yes.
And even if it feels like you don't like me, it's my job, okay, to find something to focus on, whether it's in you or not,
Yes.
okay, that feels good. I will tell you, last night before I went to bed, I watched probably 25 minutes of puppy kitten videos.
Oh.
They were so cute.
Some of those little mini chunky dogs.
Oh my God, they were just so adorable. And the things they did, I mean, it started out with a cat hanging over the thing and its whole bottom wiggling, trying to get up over the thing. You know, why we delighted that, I don't know, but it was darling. Okay, so let's go back to when we're doing the tapping, okay? And I was working yesterday with a couple ladies. Actually, what we were doing about those of us who are putting together this January workshop on the 19th, I said, well, let's start tapping about our blocks, okay?
Yeah.
And I said, you know, you're going to have to remember that what I address is the ugly truth.
Yeah.
Okay? So I want your garbage.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. So we were tapping about power and what we think. You guys have heard me talk about this before. How I feel about powerful people.
Right.
Okay? That they're greedy or they're corrupt or they're cheaters or they're, what was the word that came up there? Intimidating.
Right.
I loved that because that was the one I got months ago. You know, in thinking about my dad and stuff. Oh, by the way, you guys, okay, well, that might sound too crazy for everybody. Anyway, my dad's coming through all the time now. Okay?
Good.
So let me just tell you this. If you're suffering from grief and loss, okay, somehow, some way, we got to get you onto the side of the equation that they're always with you. And when you're thinking of them, okay, revel in the comfort of knowing that they're with you in that moment. Not, you can be all about they're gone and missing in the physical, okay, or you can know that in the moment that you're thinking and feeling about them, okay, that they're there. Because when I went to walk out of the bedroom this morning, I saw it was the same time it was last night before I went to bed, which is Dad's birthday, and I walked out of the room and then I went, what? Came back in and looked at it because he's been coming through as his birthday, which is really fun because I think, you know, sometimes I like to, well, we make it all up anyway, so I make it up to serve me. And that is, I think I've tapped enough garbage that he feels safe enough.
Right.
To come through and go, hey, it's me.
You're welcome.
I've always loved you.
That's, of course.
From where I am, you can just let us go. We're all here as your guides and everything else, okay? All right, so understanding that means I want to focus on, and I just did this the other day, okay? We talked about letting go, and for me, I will just tell you because I think that whole letting go thing, when people say let it go, I want to punch them in the face, okay? Because, like, how do you do that, right?
What does that even mean?
Yeah. Like, stop. Letting go and how do I forgive, okay? One, it's a practice, okay? But I really like to go to the other side of it. In other words, letting go is about focus. Okay, remember the emotion thing, right? If it feels good, I'm in alignment. Think more of that. If it doesn't, okay. So if I've got something I want to let go of, that means I'm feeling the negative.
Yes.
That negative, whether I'm aware of it or not, and believe me, we are really experts at talking about what we don't want. Okay. The do want is known. So if I'm trying to let go of the anger that I felt there, okay, what do I really want to let in? I want to get focused on the peace,
really want.
okay? So with the tapping, I can address that anger, what they did, how it made me feel, okay, to do that, to get that out of this body and mind, okay? Because then I'm changing the brain. Go into kind of neutral, then we can go into the what am I letting in, okay? All right? So there were lots and lots of setup phrases I did this morning. Actually, I'm so hard on myself, okay? I know last show we talked about pressure, but if you're really used to being hard on yourself, and most of us are, okay, that's how we learn to do better. Yes. And maybe you ought to not worry about it anyway since you're never going to amount to anything. That was a joke. Did you hear the laughing part? Okay. I judge myself about feeling these negative emotions. Okay? Most of us do. Oh, why am I doing that again? Okay.
I said I wasn't going to do that.
I said I wasn't going to do that.
I suck.
And just so you know, I suck.
I have, why did I scream at my kids again? Like,
come
on.
And the thing is, in screaming at your kids, in screaming at your kids, what are you trying to do? You're trying to get control of the situation.
Right.
And what I'm showing them is I have nothing, absolutely no control.
Yeah, which kind of fuels the rage.
If y'all would just sit up and fly right, I could get control of this.
Absolutely.
Okay? Now, that's what we all do.
Yeah.
It really, truly is, okay? Listen, I'm still trying to get Scott to do that. And he knows it. And he knows he's trying to get me to do that. The responses some days are a little snarkier. So, and it's all good. I mean, you know, we're growing, we're changing. At the end of the day, it's know thyself, okay? And stop you could stop feeling that negativity as something you're done under about,
Right.
you're judging and all of that. You could say, hey, at least I'm mindfully aware of what I
Right.
don't want. That's big info.
Because that's how you make your changes.
Yeah, because we all feel that that responsibility thing. We feel as fault and blame. And you know, the way I teach responsibility is I am the only thinker in my thinker.
That's right.
Okay? All right, so let's see. Oh, man, I had some good things come up this morning. Let's see if I got more setups that I wrote, because I know my notebook looks like a mad scientist.
But you know what it means.
Yes, I know what I mean.
My life looks like
Well,
this.
no, haven't I showed this to you?
Do you confuse yourself? I'm like, what the crap was
What does
that?
that say? All right. Oh my gosh, I had memories come up of times I put things together and they didn't show up. And that means it's my job to feel them showing up, okay? One of the things that I'm really starting to practice is loving, approving, appreciating the way I teach, how I teach, the people I attract to me, okay? All kinds of good stuff, because the real thing about releasing resistance, and all resistance means is I'm using that negative thing as my resistance to feeling good, okay? So when they do those things, that's when we want to go into the tapping so we can release our connection to that faster, have awareness about ourselves, go into the feeling good thing. Okay, did that make sense?
Absolutely.
All right, let's see.
It makes me think of what Abraham says, where it's my job to decide what I want, not how to get it.
Yes, the hows are not your job.
Right.
How, I get it's not
It's
your
so
job.
freeing. You
Yes.
just got to know, like,
Gives
that's
you a lot
really
more
not your
time.
job.
Gives you a lot more time to figure out what do I want and feel good about it.
And that's more fun.
Yeah, and you can either actually visualize and focus on what you want and an outcome. Don't be attached to outcome,
Right.
okay? But I'm going to
feeling
tell
of
you,
it.
I'm going to tell you a really fine line thing here, okay? And this is the stuff where when you're listening to somebody who really understands law of attraction, they really understand these things, and that is this. If I am doing this stuff to feel good, to make something happen,
Right.
that means I'm really telling the universe, law of attraction, that I don't believe
Right.
it's there.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
That I don't expect it. That I'm focused on the not of it.
Right.
Okay? So when you're doing that feeling good stuff, okay, you could be very mindful, okay, that you're doing it just to feel good now.
Right.
Okay? So I'm conjuring more past experiences
Yes.
that felt good. Like I remember the first time I got contacted to tap in a business. I still remember that like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was just so thrilling because I had started focusing on that, to have somebody write me and go, hey, do you ever do this in businesses? And I'm like, yes.
I do.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. Which I want to tell you, if you own a business, if you work in a business, if you know anybody who has a business, tapping in businesses is amazing. We can get people more cooperative,
Absolutely.
feeling better. You may even see, if you provide health insurance, you may even see, what are those things called? Claims.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the stuff we have go on with our body, we don't understand why we're getting it. Then we
Yeah.
go to the doctor and he says, well, da, 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 da. And they don't really know sometimes, okay? But when we address these negative emotions, we actually get to let go of some
Yeah.
of this stuff that's going on in our body that's actually keeping us from having the chi, the life force flow, and all those good things. So what I actually got onto, because I said I'm going to do what I did the other day, was about the letting go and the letting in. So I wrote down some what I don't want, okay? Like the pressure, the drama, the choices, okay? Spending the extra money,
Right.
okay?
Yeah.
Spending the extra money. Any don't wants you know about? Pop in.
I'm sure they will.
Arguing. Do we have arguing over the holidays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's not so much in my family, but I feel like a lot of people prepare for discord.
Yeah.
Like, we got to deal with these people.
Yeah.
You know, they're
I say those
opposite
people.
minds or
Yeah.
that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, and I will tell you that I've been saying, if you think you've cleaned up your stuff, go to a family gathering, okay? Because they know you as who you were.
Right.
Okay? And they're still functioning from that place. But I
Yes.
guarantee you, and I'm telling you, I know, when you go to tapping on your expectations that, so-and-so is going to criticize me, and they're
Right.
going to do this, and they're going to do that, and you're tapping that out, and then you are seeing, feeling it. That means pre-paving
Yeah.
for peaceful, for expansive, for a nice time together, just a visit. okay? Just to be able to see how they're doing, okay? You are actually going to attract that, and you're going to see people acting differently that's going to surprise you.
Because I've done that, and it's true.
And it works, but we're just like little squirrels, you know, that we do it once, and then, you know, I heard this the other day. I thought it was really brilliant. 90% of what we do goes right, but we focus on the 10% that didn't.
Yeah.
Okay? Just because that didn't stuff, that goes to our safety, security, feeling loved, cared for, and all those good things, right? Okay, so what I want you to do is think about the holidays or some situation you got going on, okay? It could be work, it could be something with your children, it could be how you feel about January, it could be anything, okay? Does not matter. So get focused on something that you would like to let go of, okay? We're going to do it with some holiday stuff in it, okay? Because we're going to use the things I just said, all right? But they're generic enough to plug in. Okay, so go ahead and rate on a 1 to 10 how frustrating it is, how negative, how annoying, you know, is the stuff that you're thinking's coming up going to be, okay? How much of a drain on
like
your
a
checking
timeline.
account.
That's something that I was like, okay, maybe that, like, am I going to have everything in time? A lot of people, like, get everything done early, and then you're like, oh, crap, I haven't even bought one thing, you know? So... Yes, I have not bought it. So I'll just be tapping on that.
And no children were here in the making of this, just so you know. Don't worry, you guys. All right, so let's go to the side of the hand. If you've done this before, or even if you haven't, you're just going to repeat after me and follow along. Okay, so here we go. Even though I'm feeling all these feelings around the holidays.
I'm feeling all these feelings around the holidays.
The pressure. Expecting drama. Their choices. Too much money spent. Somebody's going to be arguing about something. And I deeply and completely. Love and accept myself. And even though. From the holidays that have already been. I have some expectations. That are really not what I want. They just taught me to focus on them. As if figuring out how I got that. Is going to help me not get more. Law of attraction says nope. If I'm focusing on those things, I will get more. And I deeply and completely. Love and honor myself. And appreciate myself. For just being honest about this. And even though I'd like the holidays to go smooth and easy. Those people just won't let it happen. All this pressure I feel. Somebody's going to do drama. They've got to be the center of attention. There's going to be pressure. Will there be enough money? Enough time? All that arguing in the past. And I deeply and profoundly. Love and honor myself. Appreciate that I'm acknowledging this. Because I'm the common denominator. And I want to let this stuff go in me. Okay, take a nice breath. All right. Here we go. Eyebrow. You can do one side or the other, cross them over, do it back this way. You can have somebody else tap on you. It don't matter, okay? All right, so you're just going to tap there on the eyebrow lightly, no beating you up, all right? Right here. All this holiday pressure. Side of the eye. All their drama. Under the eye. Somebody's going to need extra attention. Under the nose. This concern about time and money. Chin. I just want to let that stuff go.
I just want to let that stuff go.
Collarbone, how do I do that?
How do I do that?
When they're so annoying.
When they're so annoying.
Top of the head. From holidays past.
From holidays past.
Eyebrow. I have expectations.
I have expectations.
Side of the eye. I really want this picture perfect holiday.
I really want this picture perfect holiday.
Under the eye. And it'd be so much easier.
And it'd be so much easier.
Under the nose. If there wasn't other people.
If there wasn't other people.
Chin. All this pressure.
All this pressure.
Collarbone. Even saying the pressure doesn't feel that good.
Even saying the pressure doesn't feel that good.
Under the arm. All these don't wants.
All these don't want.
Top of the head. What if getting focused on what I do want?
What if getting focused on what I do want?
Eyebrow. Is the letting go.
Is the letting go.
Side of the eye. Okay, we're just going to do a little bit of this for a minute. Letting go of this pressure.
Letting go of this pressure.
Under the eye. Letting go of the drama.
Letting go of the drama.
Under the nose. Maybe I'm the one who does the drama.
Maybe I'm the one who does the drama.
I don't know why that popped in there, but okay, right here. All that old drama.
All that old drama.
I expect somebody to have some.
I expect somebody to have some.
Under the arm. The shortage of time and money.
The shortage of time and money.
Top of the head. I want everybody to have so many wonderful things that they want.
I want everybody to have so many wonderful things that they want.
Okay, eyebrow. Now, just so you know, what just popped up in my head, more than all those gifts, even though kids love gifts at the holidays, they really want your time and attention.
Yes.
Eyebrow. All that arguing.
All that arguing.
Because my partner thinks I spend too much.
Because my partner thinks I spend too
Under
much.
the eye. I think they spend too much.
I think they spend too
Under
much.
the nose. All this pressure to be perfect.
All this pressure to be perfect.
Chin. I really want to get rid of some of this garbage.
I really want to get rid of some of this garbage.
Collarbone. What if it's however it goes?
What if it's however it goes?
It will be well.
It will be well.
Top of the head. I can focus on the parts of it I love.
I can focus on the parts of it I love.
Eyebrow. That's the letting in.
That is the letting in.
That facilitates the letting go.
That facilitates the letting go.
Under the eye. All that old pressure.
All that old pressure.
Under the nose. All that pressure about travel.
All that pressure about travel.
Chin. So many places in so few days.
So many places in so few days.
Collarbone. I know that I want to let in some peace and ease.
I know I want to let in some peace and ease.
Under the arm. Sometimes I have this fear I'm missing out on something.
Sometimes I have this fear I'm missing out on something.
Top of the head. All the holiday parties.
All the holiday parties.
Eyebrow. Enough already.
Enough already.
Side of the eye. Getting specific.
Getting specific.
Okay, now I'm going to talk a minute while we keep tapping. Getting specific means if you have had a memory pop up, because we've thrown a lot of stuff in here, okay? Maybe you have a time where you fought with a partner and you're still not doing what you want, and they're your ex. Okay? There's all kinds of ways we have this garbage, and it's as simple as going in, telling the story while you are tapping. Okay? You throw them under the bus. You let them have it. Everybody
right.
knows I love rant tapping, and
Yes.
if you're not F-bombing and getting in a bunch of colorful, wonderful words,
You're not ranting.
You're not, you're not ranting. Okay. Eyebrow. Now let's kind of shift over, okay? I really want to let go of this pressure.
I really want to let go of this pressure.
Side of the eye. By focusing on the fun.
By focusing on the fun.
Under the eye. I really want to let go of some of this pressure.
I really want to let go of some of this pressure.
Under the nose. Letting go of expecting an argument.
Letting go of expecting an argument.
Because that's what they always do.
Because that's what they always
Okay, everybody
do.
probably just had somebody pop up in their mind.
I just eye
Go.
rolled, so.
Yeah, I have a sign at home that said, "Did I roll my eyes out loud?" Okay. All everyone else's judgments
All everyone else's judgment
about how I should spend my money.
About how I should spend my money.
Under the arm, how I should spend my time.
How I should spend my time.
Top of the head, just allowing myself to talk about it.
Just allowing myself to talk about it.
Eyebrow, while I'm tapping,
While I'm tapping.
is me stopping that chemical dump
Is me stopping that chemical dump.
from my brain into my body.
From my brain into my body.
Under the nose, that now has this be a thought habit.
That now has this be a thought habit.
I'm changing my brain right now.
I'm changing my brain right now.
Collarbone, deciding I'm going to get focused.
Deciding I'm going to get focused
Under the arm, on what I want to let in.
on what I want to let in.
Top of the head, I'm ready to let in peace.
I'm ready to let in peace.
Eyebrow, letting in a more enjoyable season.
Letting in a more enjoyable season.
Side of the eye, by being in it now.
By being in it now.
Under the eye, I could be in it right now.
I could be in it right now.
Under the nose, appreciating what I get done.
Appreciating what I get done.
Chin, praising and appreciating me.
Praising and appreciating me.
Collarbone, letting in the fun.
Letting in the fun.
Under the arm, letting in the enjoyment.
Letting in the enjoyment.
Top of the head, even the togetherness.
Even the togetherness.
Eyebrow, giving myself some peace and ease.
Giving myself some peace and ease.
Side of the eye, allowing myself to feel better.
Allowing myself to feel better.
Under the eye, because my feeling better now.
Because my feeling better now.
Under the nose, lines me up with a feeling better future now.
Lines me up with a feeling better future now.
Got it, right here. Allowing the enjoyment.
Allowing the enjoyment.
Collarbone, looking for things about the season I love.
Looking for the things about the season I love.
I love the lights.
I love the light.
I love the decorations.
I love the decoration.
I love the togetherness.
I love the togetherness.
Side of the eye. Okay, I just saw in my, I see in pictures. I just saw a mom holding a child in front of a fireplace. I mean, like, so cozy
I was
and
just thinking,
snuggly.
I love all the children.
Okay, well, then it was you. I picked up on you. Under the eye. I love finding things.
I love finding things.
Under the nose. In this season.
In this season.
Chin. And myself.
And myself.
And in others.
And in others.
That I can focus on and appreciate.
That I can focus on and appreciate.
They're always there.
They are always there.
It's just a matter of my focus.
It's just a matter of my focus.
Do I want to focus on what I don't want?
Do I want to focus on what I don't want?
Or what I do want?
Or what I do want?
To the exclusion of that other crappy stuff.
To the exclusion of that other crappy stuff.
Don't let me get too technical on you. Right? Right here.
Get rid of it.
Allowing the peace.
Allowing the peace.
Collarbone. Allowing the fun and the excitement.
Allowing the fun and the excitement.
Under the arm. Expecting a nice season.
Expecting a nice season.
Relaxed.
Relax.
Enjoyable.
Enjoyable.
Calm.
Calm.
Appreciation.
Appreciation.
I am awesome.
I am awesome.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I've always been enough.
I have always been enough.
The ones who are enough
The ones who are enough
can feel my enoughness.
can feel my enoughness.
And the ones that aren't,
And the ones that aren't,
well, they're not my job.
they're not my job.
Under the eye, knowing I'm enough.
Knowing I'm enough.
Know I'm amazing.
Know I'm amazing.
Know that right now I'm safe.
Know that right now I am safe.
Collarbone, it's my choice what I focus on.
It is my choice what I focus on.
And I can make it all up in my head.
And I can make it all up in my head.
And focus on what I want.
And focus on what I want.
Whether I'm pulling it from the past.
Whether I'm pulling it from the past.
Or projecting into my now future.
Or projecting into my future.
Under the eye, I'm doing it all now.
I'm doing it all now.
So I want to mindfully feel on purpose.
So I want to mindfully feel on purpose.
That's my superpower.
That's my superpower.
No matter what anybody else is doing.
No matter what anybody else is doing.
I am the only thinker in my thinker.
I am the only thinker in my thinker.
And I'm the only feeler for me.
And I'm the only feeler for me.
Take a nice breath. Okay, so let me remind you that in January you want to be on the Consciousness Creators Summit page We're going to be on there for a whole month, sharing and teaching with you. 7 of us that are coming in and off. That's our gift. We're going to get your January like bam, okay?
Yes.
All hyped up and good and how to think and all those things.
Absolutely.
Because it really is just practice how you think, okay? And I'm still learning this myself, okay? It's just in the moment, what the heck am I thinking, and does it feel good, okay? I want to remind you that also on January 19th, there's a workshop in or around Indiana. Fly in from wherever. You can even fly in, okay? We're going to be doing that, myself and 2 other folks. Go to my timeline. It's on there. I got group coming up January 13th. Let me know if you want to be there in the physical or video in. Go find her for your holiday
haircut,
due.
yes.
Yeah.
And
Tell
bring your
them where-
babies.
Bring your babies.
Bring everybody.
Tell them where to find you.
Sport Clips at 116th and Oleo. Check in online. Use our app.
Yeah, in Fishers, Indiana.
Yes.
Okay? I'd like to thank Jim Wofford one more time this year for being here for us, all the things he does. It's been 3 years that Jim and I have been doing this together, and he just loves me more every time
That's
he
right.
sees me.
He
He tells me
taps it
like
in, he
you
taps
guys
it
do
in.
all the time. He always says, tap it out. You need to tap that out. You guys always throw that back on me. Okay?
Yeah, Scott's my friend. You just hang around.
That's my friend. And then, of course, my husband, who is my driver, who always drives me here for the most part, gets me here so I can make notes and get all my stuff ready for all you guys, okay? Lisa will be back with me here in January. We wish you all the most amazing holiday
Yes.
season. Go easy on yourself. Just enjoy each day. Enjoy the moment. Be there now.
Yes.
Okay, right?
That's
Really? I mean, that's
absolutely
what we're
right.
here about. If I can help you, find me. I love one-on-one. It makes my blood flow. I love group. I love all those things. Okay, find me if you need any help with shifting any of these things.
Yes.
Be there with us on our January page. It's going to be so fun. And I just want to. Did I forget anything?
Signs and banners.
Logan
think-
Street
yeah.
Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophy, Jim Wofford. Bring him your business, okay? He does all things technical here for
Yes.
us, okay? Out of the goodness of his heart. Seriously, peeps. So-
Yeah, they don't pay me.
I don't pay. So let me just say this. If you want to advertise here, okay, let me know. We'll let you do that, all right? And then that way Jim will make a little something here instead of just doing goodness of my heart stuff. We're so good. We just show. Listen, she just shows up and does this,
I do.
okay? My husband just shows up and does this. I show up. We're doing this so that you guys can actually learn how to do this because we can drop the comparison and competition. And when
Yes.
we drop all that, we can all be thriving, amazing human
Yes.
beings, okay? And we don't have to do all this lack stuff.
That's right.
Yuck. No. So what I want you to do is I want you think of each light as abundance.
Ooh.
Okay? When you see the lights, I want you to see that as abundance. Okay? Just that little thought right there will shift.
Love it.
Yeah.
There's
Okay?
lights everywhere.
Anything
Love
else
it.
you can think of? I'll say Merry Christmas, Happy
Christmas.
Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays,
All those
Hanukkah.
things.
I think they already had
Happy
Hanukkah.
New Year.
All kinds of holidays that I can't even say the name of, okay?
Yes.
Everybody,
Included.
enjoy.
Yes.
Yes. Share the love. Get you lined up before you leave the house, okay? And feel good. Okay? Feeling good is work. So till
Yes.
I see you in January.
Tap it out, angels.
Tap it out, angels. Keep tapping into
Yes.
you. I didn't even sing my song.